Vectorman wasn't just a showpiece for the Genesis, he was a flex. Orbman parkour, crunchy bass, buttery parallax, that's a chef's kiss. But behind the style, a treasure chest of real cheats, debug tools, warps, slow-mo, hitbox visualizers. The whole dev tool picnic. Today I'm running with the ultimate verified Vectorman cheats. No myths, no bunk, just codes that actually do something. So let's go ahead and break that cartridge open, respectively. Debug option menus unlock. This is the big one. On the option screens, enter ABBADABBA, and boom, you unlock the hidden debug menu. You can set your health, pick the level, and basically rehearse boss fights without sweating through early stages. It's like Sega gave you the keys to the game's rehearsal space. The catch, once you have this, the temptation to skip everything is real. It's like fast forwarding a movie straight to the finale. Fun, but you lose the grind that made beating Vectorman legendary. Level warp at the Sega logo. This one feels like an Easter egg. At the Sega logo screen, blast the logo 24 times, then bop it 12 more times with your head. The word Sega crumbles, the letters fall, and if you catch 90 to 110 letters, you get to warp to stage 5. If you catch more than 110 letters, you skip straight to day 10. Coolest part, it feels like you're breaking into the game before it even starts. The lamest part though, is if you mess up catching letters, you're stuck with less of a warp than you wanted. It's a high risk, high reward. Free movement mode. This is the weirdest code in the game. Enter it and Vectorman morphs into a cursor and you can float around the stage. Touch enemies except the bosses and they die instantly. Want to fly through spikes? Go ahead. Want to scout the stage? Absolutely no problem. It's part God mode, part debug tool, but be warned, it kills the fun if you rely on it too much. Still, if you ever wanted to feel like the hand of God guiding Vectorman, this is the one. Slow motion mode. This one's for the dramatic effect. Turn it on, and every time Vectorman gets hit, the whole game goes into bullet time slow-mo. It makes dodging easier, sure, but it also drags out fights like molasses. Great for learning enemy patterns, but if you forget to toggle it off, welcome to Vectorman the Slideshow. A full health code? Running low on health? Punch in this code and bam, you're instantly healed. It's a lifesaver in later levels when enemies gang up on you, but abuse it and you might as well be playing a tech demo instead of a game. Still, when a boss is one hit from ending your run, this code feels like flipping the bird to Sega. Display coordinates and map data. These are for the nerds, and I say that lovingly. Enter these codes and you get coordinates for either the player's position or the screen's location. For most players, this is useless. For speedrunners and data junkies, it is absolute gold. You get exact X and Y coordinates, letting you see how the game maps out every jump and scroll. It's like strapping a GPS onto Vectorman. Vectorman hitbox. Here's the crowd pleaser, the hitbox visualizer. Pause and press ABBADABBA. And you'll see purple light bulbs or markers around Vectorman that show his collision bounds. Optional bonus, there's also an enemy hitbox display if you input right A down A right if you want to see what's actually tagging you. It's like turning on X-ray mode for platforming. And here's a little bit extra for you. If you want to go back to options during gameplay, this will require a 6-button controller. So all you have to do is pause the game, hit left A, mode button, then A, and all it does is it bounces you from your game all the way back to the options menu. Here's one more extra for you. Destroy the Sega logo. There's a hidden TV above the logo. Shoot straight up at the start, grab the orb, and nuke the sign for some flair. That's the verified Vectorman arsenal. Debug, warps, free move shenanigans, slow-mo, full heals, coordinates, and purple light bulb hitbox vision. No snake oil, no urban legends, just the real switches hiding under the hood. Which one are you flipping first? Personally, I'm a sucker for cursor mode, equal parts dev tool, and petty revenge. Drop your picks in the comments below and tell me the most ridiculous thing you broke with it. This has been RetroMark, and remember, if the game won't give you a manual, well, write your own with cheat codes.